Yo, what is up, Power Up fam? Hey, real quick, I just wanted to let y'all know Fusion World news is slowly starting to creep in, baby. Let's get it. Hey, so just a few hours ago, Bandai just released over in Japan a video, 10-minute video that you have to be able to watch it if you're in Japan. So I had to get a VPN to watch this thing and check this thing out. Shout out to the people over in the Facebook group, Mr. Matt Cosmore. I hope I said your name right. Thank you so much for the link. Man, I just got to get right to it, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. All things Fusion World moving out with Masters. Obviously, Dragon Ball Super Card Game Masters, heavily involved in that. But moving forward into Fusion World, because I am a streamer and a content creator and a gamer, and a huge Dragon Ball nerd, we're definitely going to be getting it in come launch, and even when the beta season hits later this winter. But we're going to talk about this video regarding the new Dragon Ball Super Card Game Fusion World that is coming up kind of quick. It's kind of getting quick. I just want to talk about a few things. I'm not going to play the whole video, but there is a 10-minute video. If you have a VPN to connect yourself to Japanese networks and all that kind of stuff, you can quickly connect yourself and get over there and watch the new Fusion World Japanese board discussion. It's pretty much a them showcasing the game to Japanese players and people, and it's pretty cool. So there are just a few things and few takeaways that I seen that were in this video, and we're gonna highlight those real quick. Just a few things as we're getting ready, man. Fusion World is coming up quick. The newest set of Dragon Ball Super Card Game just launched or is launching this week. Pre-release was just this past week and weekend. And man, the card game's not slowing down, man. If y'all think the game is dying, y'all tripping. It's not going anywhere, man. Fusion World is going to continue to amplify and put a lot of eyes on Dragon Ball as a card game. And Fusion World will hopefully funnel more people into Masters. I believe it will. You can debate me on that all day. We can go back and forth in the comments. I don't care. Regardless, here's what I want to talk about. First and foremost, we are officially getting code cards. We already knew this. We knew this was coming. Bandai talked about it, but we are getting code cards. You see this right here. The TCG version comes with a bonus code that can be used in the DCG, which is the digital card game version of the game. So we're going to be able to get these codes. You're going to type them in to the PC version of the game, the digital version, and you're gonna be able to get access to all the starters and probably some boosters, all that kind of stuff. Open up packs and build your decks that way. Really cool. It's just cool to see graphics, man, for Fusion World, man. It's always exciting to see new just designs and new things revealed. We heard about this at Gen Con. The announcement was made. Here we are, what, a month or so later, getting a little bit of news sprinkled in, heading into the fall and the winter season. So exciting stuff. Code cards coming. I'm pumped. This looks really cool. And if you see, I don't know if this is the name of the set, but it does say Awakened Pulse. So maybe that's the name of the set. I like it. Awakened Pulse sounds kind of cool. Next thing we're going to look at is this. Right now, official sleeves are also released at the same time. Now, what is really cool, if you go back and watch the video, I think sleeves are coming with the starter decks in real life in the TCG, but I think they'll also be available in the digital game, which I think is really cool. I think that's really cool to see just their deck having sleeves. It's just something fun that was in the Pokemon card game. You could get sleeves and deck boxes and all that kind of stuff. It's always cool to have those things in a card game, you know what I mean? So sleeves, you got the OG. What's cool is I don't know what the back of the Fusion World game is going to look like. We don't know what the back of the cards look like, but this right here is telling us it's obviously going to be something different, because right here we clearly see that that Masters, right, the original Dragon Ball Super Card Game Masters with the 7 Dragon Balls with the black card behind it, you know what I'm saying? Like, that design is what we currently have. So that being a sleeve tells me we have a new design coming into Fusion World. So that's kind of exciting. We got Goku's emblem, Capsule Corp, and the Red Ribbon Army. Pumped. Super, super hype about that, man. Next, we have this. This is pretty cool. All right, we know that we had the demo decks or the like trial decks that were given out at Gen Con, and people were like, oh my God, the artwork, blah, it looks exactly like the same game that we already play, and they're just reusing it, and I'm like, bro, like, we already know, they've already announced it, they've already said it 100 times. The art on that is different than what is actually gonna be in the full game. Now, some of these, like, this is the thing, I don't even know if these are official renders yet, but I'm assuming maybe they are. And most of these designs are new. Most of these ones in this particular image that you see right in front of you and that I'm looking at, they're new. They're newer arts to the leaders than what we had in the trial decks. They don't look the same. They're different, right? They're not rehashed from the Dragon Ball Super card game, the Masters version, right? So that's exciting. These are our first looks, I think, of what it's going to probably look like, maybe. I'm not sure. But for right now, this is what we have to go off of. And here's a couple takeaways. Off first glance, this is what I thought. I know a lot of people want Masters is supposed to be like a more invested, because it's been around for 7 years now. It's got a higher, you know, the player base and the money people have dumped into it, myself included. People want the game of Masters to look and feel bigger and better than the card art in this game. Now, in some ways, I think it will. But in some ways, I think some of the alternate arts and stuff in Fusion World, they gotta still look good. So people are still gonna dump their money into this game, and it still needs to look dope. You can't just have people that are investing in the Masters just be the exclusive, only people getting dope card art. Fusion World's gonna have to have that too. They would be dumb not to. But what I will say is, I don't know if these card arts are just based off these generic like commons and uncommons we're seeing right here. They don't look as like exhilarating as what we currently have in the Masters format. That's just me, which I think is a good thing. Cause I don't think that's necessarily bad. Like they're still dope, but they're not. I don't know if they're. I don't know. That's just me. But I like the designs. I love the leader designs. I think the leaders look cool. I do enjoy that. So we'll just see where it goes. Y'all let me know in the comments what you think about that. Next and the last and final thing we have is, sorry for taking up the whole screen right here on this one, but this is the official first look at the starter decks. All right, so we do have Goku is going to officially be red. We saw that in the trial decks, he was red. So Goku's starter deck is going to be red. And then you have Vegeta in blue. And then we got Broly, of course, just like in Masters, he was green. And then Frieza is yellow. So, which has pretty much been the theme since the original Masters game, right? So that's pretty cool. But to see Goku as a red leader, I would have thought Vegeta would have been the red leader, but hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I like the switch up. And if these are coming with deck boxes and like a booster pack inside of it, I think it's gonna be cool. But we have 4 different starter decks: Goku, Vegeta, Broly, Frieza, all coming out at launch on top of the digital card game, all coming out at once. And they announced February 16th officially in that video, February 16th, 2024 worldwide release of the digital and the physical card game. So super exciting stuff. Let me know in the comments what you think. What are you most excited for moving into this new season of the Dragon Ball Super card game? I, for one, am pumped. As a content creator, as a streamer, I know many people are like, oh, well, you're a content creator and a streamer, of course you're gonna like it. Like, sure, I hear you, but it's Dragon Ball content, man. We get to have more Dragon Ball cards. We get to have more. I'm gonna be playing both. These are the only 2 games I'm gonna play in the card game space. I've dabbled in other ones. They've been fun, they're cool, but Dragon Ball is just goated. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what Bandai is pushing for, to make Dragon Ball goated again. You know what I mean? And not even just again. It's been goated, all right? What am I talking about? But man, thank you guys for watching. make sure you hit that like button. It helps the algorithms, helps pump up the volume to get this out there. We want to get Fusion World the ball to start rolling, catch more people. So help it elevate, help it get out there. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and tune in on some streams. Right now we do webcam games every so often on our Go Power Up Twitch channel. Make sure you check that out, and we'd love to have you in the chat and be able to maybe get some games in with you as well. So as we move into Fusion World, we definitely going to be getting some games in with the community, and it's going to get crazy, it's going to get real, and we're going to have some fun. So I love you guys, man. Power yourself up, power up those around you, and go out into the world and make a difference. That's what this whole thing's about at the end of the day, man. Love y'all. Peace.